Yo, what's good, everybody? It's NASA bringing you another Blacklight Retribution gameplay, and today I wanted to show you guys how to use the SMG in Blacklight Retribution. Now, you know I don't use the assault rifles. I always go SMGs, and so I'll give a more in-depth video on assault rifles eventually as I get to them. But for now, I've been using the SMG. So how do the SMGs work? Well, it's actually kind of like I always wanted them to be, but not really like how I intended it to be, if that makes sense. So what you want to do in this game, you want to hip fire. And when I say hip fire, I'm talking about hip fire. Like 90% of the time you want to hip fire. Now, I had an issue with the aiming down the sight, the movement speed, and some people said it was intentionally made like that because they didn't want people aiming down the sight all game long. You know what I mean? People walk around the corners aiming down the sight, head glitching aiming down the sight. Got that guy before he locked the door on me. You know, that's what they didn't want. They didn't want people aiming down the sight the whole game. They wanted it to be used when you needed to aim down the sight. You know what I mean? This guy gets worked. But they wanted you to use it when you needed to aim long range. If a guy's not moving, you got the drop on him, you look down the sight, pop him. But they didn't want you just they didn't want you to have the game be everybody just running aiming down the sight all game long, you know. So now after looking at it from that point of view, I actually kind of understand it now, because I think, I mean, they said they would look into adjusting it, you know, but I mean, look at this off the hip right here. Look how far this guy is. Now, if I would have aimed down the sight, I wouldn't have killed that guy. But I think when people aren't aiming, all right, and you see that fake, I should have paused it there, but there was a guy. It looked like there was a guy there, but he wasn't. That's the fake. It's like a item you drop, and it gives like a fake, you know, a false representation of a person standing up when you're not really there. It's just, you know, just to fool somebody. But it's pretty obvious because nobody really stands still that long unless they're AFK. But what I was saying, oh yeah, so look at this guy get hip fired, and watch this. Look at this move right here. Watch, there's the fist move right here. Look, fist will love this. Jump around the corner, pop this dude. About to jump around the corner, make it happen again on this guy. About to pop his brains off, but somebody else get him before me. But the game plays a lot faster when everybody, and the video paused on me. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. For some reason, the video froze up. Couldn't see what was going on. But yeah, so the hip firing actually keeps the game moving, because everybody's, you know, moving around. Not many people just sitting around looking down their sights the whole time, unless they see you coming around like a corridor, then they'll be looking down the sight. But for the most part, everybody's running around, you know, hip firing, and it plays. It actually, I think, improves the speed of the game. So at first I thought it was a problem, but I don't know if it's that much of a problem anymore. I actually wouldn't mind it if they didn't change it now going forward, knowing that, because it would be kind of whack just having everybody just aiming down the sight. You know, I don't know, because I don't know, but I don't know, who knows, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, so that goes with that. But anyway, damn, I didn't even tell you guys what I want to even talk about in this video, but the hip firing. So you want to hip fire with the SMGs. That's the strong point. Of course, I revived this guy. That's the strong point, is always shooting off the hip with an SMG. Now, sometimes you fail, and it happens occasionally, because there is spread, a lot of spread in this game. But at the same time, the spread is unpredictable, so there are times where somebody will not be aiming at you, and the spread will end up hitting you, even though they weren't aiming at you, because sometimes it's that extreme. But for the most part, you know, I guess it is kind of consistent eventually. Once I like for example, what I've been doing now, all the items I've unlocked have been for less spread, so I can shoot off the hip better. And I noticed I am killing guys a lot more effectively and efficiently now that I have my gun set up to have a little bit, you know, minimal spread. So that's something you can customize. Now, if I wanted to aim down the sight more, I can set my gun up to have less recoil, and then I can aim down the sight more. So I'm gonna test that next. But for now, I did the no spread, and it's working wonders. And this is exactly how you want to play it. You want to shoot off the hip. You even kind of want to burst fire shooting off the hip. You don't want to go full auto. If you can, possibly burst it. And it's a lot of fun, man. The game became a lot more fun when I stopped aiming down the sight. Now I aim down the sight, like I said, when a guy's not moving, when I got the drop on somebody. But that's how I'm doing it now. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And hey, that's about it, man. Blacklight, download it. It's free. Alright? Peace. I'm out. New York, stand up.